from a level 1 box. This could be big. Ooh. Dude, this gun is insane. Big mistake, big mistake. Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Phoenix here, and welcome to episode number 12 of my Surrounded Season 6 series. Today, we are going to the Deadly Laboratory. We're going to go to the original labs that is up near the observatory. If you want to know exactly where it is, we are down here on the map. And then all the way up here, if we zoom in all the way, this is the path to this is a hill next to the laboratory. You can see the labs is just here. But thank you guys and girls for joining me for another episode. Sorry for the lack of videos. I have been sick. You can probably still hear I'm a little bit nasally. But I've done a bit of organisation on the base. I put the industrial generator down, put up our lights. We now have all the benches set up. If you've never seen these, there is weapon display plaques. All you have to do is you go into your construction bench, and if you scroll down right under the bear head, you will see this display plaque. Wooden plank, snails. And you can place any item in this. Place backpacks, anything. Anything works. It doesn't matter. You can put whatever you want in there, so you could have your full armor set. I just don't like the fact that whatever direction the item is the way it displays. You can see that it doesn't display flat on the display plaque. If it's not displayed flat in the inventory, it'll be the same for the aviators if we were to put the aviators in there as well. See how they display sideways? Just a little bit of a kooky thing with the display plaques, but overall not too bad. I've got the police generator key up there at the moment, just on display. But let's get into it. We're going to take the APC over and we're going to head over to the laboratory. That is what is marked on the red skull on the map. But hopefully you guys and girls have been having an awesome day. Thank you all so much for 30,000 subscribers. Incredible effort. I am absolutely amazed that we were able to get there. Thank you all so much, and onwards to 50k. That'd probably be the goal for by the end of the. You know, I was going to pull to the right, and then I tried to move left, and the car just had too much momentum to pull across. That'd probably be the goal by the end of the year. So these guys are supposed to actually shoot at you when you drive past. Just to let you guys and girls know, they are actually supposed to attack your vehicle when you're driving past. It's a bug that is going to get fixed. Just to let you all know. Now, I don't know how hectic the labs is going to be. I have mollies, I have my noisemakers. Now, people are saying about the guns that I was using. Now, the Radion is, in terms of damage, one of the stronger weapons we have. That we can put a 60-round mag in as well. So that is why I'm sticking with it. The AUG has got lower damage, the one we've got at least, and stuff. We need to find better versions of those weapons, and then, yeah, we would have a better weapon, the Radion. I'm kind of hoping that in labs today we find something that is just amazing. You know, we've got the attachments for the Crusher, we've got attachments for the Colonel's Revenge, for the Valkyrie. All these legendary weapons we just don't have access to, because we haven't found them yet, but we have all the attachments we could ever need when we find them. So we almost are ready to go. We just don't quite have everything we need. We just need to find the gun. And if we can find the guns, then we'll be rolling. Oi! I'm trying to drive with some smoothness. I mean, you'd never drive your vehicle like this in real life. I would hope not. Holy wolves, my dude. I thought that was a freaking airdrop for half a second coming in. Scared the bejeebus out of me. So, if you come up here, there is kind of like a pathway in here that kind of leads to it back there, but I like to come up onto the back of this hill because I think this hill's a much better spot to get them from. If you come up here, you can snipe down on top of the coyotes that are protecting the laboratory's front entrance. So we come up here, you can see down here. Where's our entrance? That's the entrance just there, so we'll probably have to come across a little bit. It's very hard with the trees. But there you can see them down there. Coyote Soldier, Coyote Lieutenant, Coyote Soldier. All right, so we got a few. Let's get these guys marked. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 6 of them total, usually blocking this doorway. Now, I would like to see in the future maybe if that was randomized. So every time you come here, maybe sometimes there's 20. Maybe there's only 1. Like, you know, maybe it's different every time. I got to be careful here because if we go too far across, we'll slide down the mountain. Actually don't see the other 2. They'll probably show their ugly faces once we start. Oh, wait, there's one. He's usually hangs back right near the back of the entrance a lot of the time. So for now, let's just take these guys out. So we'll go Lieutenant. That guy. That guy. That guy. Guy. One more. There's one more boy. Where is he is the question. Alright, well, we're just going to make our way down there, I guess. We'll pull out a Radion. Or Radian. So people are also informing me that, yes, I fucked up on the decimal points on the mask. It's actually, there's obviously 5 numbers there, which is more than 4 numbers. So therefore, it's going to be a lower number at 1.4 than what it is at 0.7. But, you know, math wasn't my weakest subject, but it wasn't necessarily my strongest either. So I do apologize for that. Sometimes the brain, after talking to yourself for hours on end, does tend to start to go a little bit numb. Like, I don't know how many of you guys and girls have actually done YouTube or tried any of this kind of stuff, but talking to yourself and that for a long period of time can be a little bit odd, especially for the first little while. It is a very strange thing to do. It does not feel like a normal thing. All right, Lieutenant, what do you got for me? Whoa! They're giving these bags away. Just giving them away. Okay. So... do I really need it, though? I mean, we could put it in the car. We could put it in the car, which is probably what we'll do. They're all kind of shot in a relatively the same vicinity, weren't they? So that's like 3, 4 of them. Another one back here. I think he's the one we just took out. And then there was one back up the hill further, I think, somewhere. It is very hard to see with the shadows. Now, there is an option to disable foliage completely. You can also lower the graphic settings of the foliage so you can see through it easier, but it doesn't necessarily... well, it would help, but it also makes the game look pretty meh. Alright, I'm just going to quickly go drop this bag off. Okay, bag dropped off. I'm going to use that time to cough my guts up as well. So I'm pretty much like, yesterday I couldn't breathe out of my nose, whereas today now it's just like a little bit of a cough and my throat keeps drying out from talking. That's about the only, that's the one negative, and that is then your throat dries out and then you start coughing because your throat feels dry. Alright, screw it. I can't find that other guy. We're not going to worry too much about him. Oh, wait, there we go. Nice. Nothing I really want. Okay, let's go into the labs. Into the deadly labs. Shoot the camera. Open the door. Right, now, just go punk and shoot that on the wall. And now the power is on. And you'll be able to open all these doors. So let's just start here by looting some of this stuff. We're also going to bump up the gamma a little bit because once we're not in a lit up area, it's going to get quite dark inside the labs. I obviously want you guys and girls to be able to see reasonably well while we're in there. Okay, bit of miscellaneous stuff. The suppressor and that's pretty good. The Vector drum mag could be good as well. I don't know whether I really want more weapons cases. If I could put the weapons cases in gun lockers, I would prefer that so much more than the way it currently is, which is you can put them in like other cases, but not in weapon lockers, unfortunately. Okay, everybody come to the door. anybody in there? They seem like they're all stuck. Oh no, here they come. Oh, and it's a screamer, of course it is. Well, they're all going to come here now, right? What is going on with them? Whoa! Close the door. What is up with these guys? Why are they not listening to my whistles? Interesting. Like, we can obviously, you can do this through the door. Problem is if you kill an acidic zombie, you're going to have to want to roll away. Because otherwise they'll pop. And then you will get hurt. What is going on? Whoa, into the wall. Ow! Get out of here. Man, they really don't want to come over here. Let me try this. I just want to see what happens with the noisemakers. This is testing. Does the noisemaker bring them over here? To the doorway? Not particularly. Not really, no. Doesn't really, does it? How very strange. Very, very, very weird. Okay, I recommend not looting anything really until you've cleared the whole place out and turned the generator on. Just a recommendation of mine. You don't have to follow my recommendations, but you can if you want. I think it's a good idea, to be honest, because then a lot of the doors that they'll charge you a key card for wouldn't cost you a key card if you What is going on? It's like they don't get attracted to whistles or anything in the labs at the moment. Oh, they're coming over here now. They took their time. They definitely don't come over like the way they used to. They kind of just don't really follow the script, do they? What about if we just did this and then we just burnt them all? Let them get crispified. What would happen then? I'll turn this one off. I'm going to turn my normal light on. There we go. Oh, see? Him popping brought him over. Now, hopefully, they'll all come over now. There we go. That's the way you have to do it. Okay, this is going to be a much slower process going through the labs than it normally is, just because it seems like they don't really want to follow the way they used to work. Like, I can hear there's many of them still down there that didn't make their way over, or at least aren't dead. Like, I hear no boss zombie at all, which is weird. And normally if you whistle here, you get dogs that come around this corner down here. Or there's one at my feet. Okay. Big boy back here or something? Yup! Yup! Yup, there is. Oh, shit and balls. Officer Shitting Balls. How you doing? Get out of here, man! There you are. So, it's the same amount of zombies, but we're definitely going to have to push in slower. It doesn't seem like we can kind of whistle, stack them up, burn them all, and move our way through as efficiently as we used to. Unfortunately. I really wish we could. And that's, look, even on 0.3% for the silencer, you can just see it just absurdly burns through. I don't even know whether that's working as a setting. Like, if we come in here to, is it in, no, vehicle, other, loot, no. General. Muzzle attachment durability is enabled. You can see our muzzle durability multiplier is only 0.3. Now I'll change it to 0.2. If it was on full, like, 100% depletion, it would have already burnt out by now. That's how ridiculous that is. Look at all these bodies. And somebody asked me if you can do vicinity looting for zombies. You cannot by going the vicinity tab. It doesn't work that way. The way the game works is loot is loaded upon opening the object that you are opening. So the loot isn't loaded in this zombie body until I loot it. It, like, loads on looting. That's just the way it works. So it's not sitting there waiting. It's not, like, pre-rolled or anything. It's just done at the moment of looting is when it shows up, right? So it does make it a little bit more difficult to do that. So the looting system would have to be changed to allow that to be a thing. Basically, is the gist of it. So I'll turn down the gamma slightly. I probably will turn it up more next time. I think I might have to turn it up near on the max for you guys and girls to see. The only thing is, if I put the gamma up in the game and I don't put the gamma up in post, it means that the inventory in here doesn't get all blown out and white. Whereas if I do it in the game, or if I do it in post, it will. So it's just basically because it looks nicer to not do that. That's the scenario, really. Alright, let's go through and check all the things. All the things belong to us. So someone asked if it's got a magazine in it and you hit unload on the weapon, will it also still unload the mag? Yes. It does. So, like, if I was here, I don't have to hit, like it doesn't matter where I go. Unload ammo just pulls the mag straight out of the gun. Which it never used to do that. It actually just used to pull the ammo out, which was definitely a preference over the way it works now for me personally. I preferred the old way it used to work, but, you know, we can't have everything stay the same forever, right? I mean, I could say the same thing for the way the zombies are acting, although I think they're bugged rather than it was intended. But either way, they're acting very, very strange. Now, there is a way to kind of circumvent that if you don't like that, but you have to pretty much go into debug mode and fly near whatever area you want to get the zombies to spawn in. It does also work if you're having issues with the bosses not spawning in. For some reason, they get triggered when you go into free cam, but they're not triggered other times. It's a bit odd. Not exactly sure why it seems to work that way. I don't believe it is. I think it's a bugs created from Z trying to limit the spawning distances of the zombies for performance and stuff like that, so they load when you're closer to them, and unfortunately, for some locations, that leads to them either not loading properly or, like we just saw, seemingly being super inconsistent and popping in straight in front of my eyeballs as I, you know, get up to that spot. All of a sudden, boss zombie's like, hey, I'm right here. Very clearly wasn't there before, loaded in upon me getting close to it. Now, Whether that's a result potentially of settings being bugged as well, don't know. Would not be able to tell you. Sorry, had to cough. See, it just pulls a whole fucking magazine out. Most irritating shit in the world. I don't want the whole magazine. I just want the ammo. See, if you've got it, if it's just the mag, actually, I don't know. Let me see. If I do this and I double click it, if I do that, no. See, there's no way to unload that. You'd still have to manually drag it out. I hit unload ammo, so it's just super inefficient and annoying. Damn, loud enough much? My God. So also, I'd love you guys and girls' opinions on the background music I use, because some people like listening to the in-game track, but the thing is, the in-game track, which is something I'm actually going to mention, I'm sure it's been mentioned before, but the background track definitely needs more songs added to it, just the general music of the game. We need more variety. So I'd love to see that. So I generally like to add my own background music into these games, especially when I've heard the music so many times. It does make it weird for me though, because it means when I'm playing, like right now, I haven't got any music at all, which is a little bit odd. But at the same time, it doesn't bother me to play this game without music myself. I add the music in post for all of you guys and girls just to have some nice ambient sounds. But I've never actually asked what you guys and girls' opinions were on whether you enjoy them or whether you prefer the in-game music just still being in there. I've done the same with the Walking Trade. I've added my own music just to try and change it up a little bit, because the music in the Walking Trade one is mainly because it's so inconsistently played. It doesn't play a lot of the time properly, so you end up having to basically do that. Alright. It is the room of all rooms. What have we got? Some ammo and Scar H magazine. Alright. Next one. Let's roll. I was going to say let's roll our fingers. Let's cross our fingers. For no reason at all. This game's a fucking troll. This game's trolling me. For real, dude. Game seriously trolls me. Yeah, people always say about me pulling ammo out. A lot of the time I do. You might not notice it, but I try to as often as I can to remember to do that. No. Damn it, dude. We're getting all these cards and stuff, which is great. But it's not a legendary weapon by any stretch of the imagination, is it? Oh, ammo container. Okay, we got these rooms up here still to loot, and then that's it. And then we're going to have to roll it again. Nope. Nope. I've got like 6 XM250 mags. I don't think I'm going to ever need more than that. Like, that's just 5 of those would be 1,000 rounds of ammunition, which is just... Ooh, finally we got something good. An insane amount of ammunition. As much as I say that, we do blow through ammo somewhat quite frequently. Damn it. So, apparently the lab backpack does spawn. Someone got it recently. But it's been a long time since I've personally seen the lab bag spawn for me. I know it can spawn, but I would not cross our fingers on luck on that one. Alright, well, I got everywhere looted in here. It's probably almost nighttime outside. If you want to know how to bring the stopwatch up like that, you just double tap the J key. You need to turn the setting on in gameplay to keep it up, though. Otherwise, it will disappear after a few seconds. Alright, we're going to go up to the vehicle. I'm going to place down my sleeping bag. I'm going to sleep up on the hill. once it's morning, we'll save, quit out to the menu, and then come back in and roll into the laboratory again. And I'll see you guys and girls in a moment. Okay, it's time to roll through here again. We just need to find our boys again. Now, when you first load in, they tend to be bound together closer, and as you stand around longer, they slowly wander their way further away from each other. Now, I believe that's probably what causes like some of the weird bugs with the zombies, is the wandering mechanic that was added in the newer update. Trying to get zombies to wander further away and things like that, I think caused them to be like super weird about detection for certain items. Now, there's probably one back that I can't see on the hill, although I haven't seen the lieutenant. I think every single... Oh, there he is. That's all of them. All right. Lieutenant down. Then you. And you. Right. You. That makes you freak out. And then there's just you in the tree line that I probably can't hit. Come over here, maybe I can get him. Where are you, bugger? La da da. Dead. Alright, now we're going to use the AK-15 this time instead of the Radian. This technically is higher damage. It's 51 damage per shot. I think it'd probably be just better to use. It's not... It's all a little bit weird feeling, though, running labs and that. And unfortunately, I don't know how good our luck's going to be on finding legendary weapons. I think we are going to have to dip into doing a laptop or something if we want to at least get a weapon the way we're going. Like, if I don't find something decent this episode, I think next episode we're going to have to do some laptops or something. Because we are really being held back more than I thought we would be. I honestly thought by now we would have found something fairly decent. But so far, no luck on that one. I probably should grab that black military shirt. I'll probably end up wanting it. Although I haven't found pants that are bigger than 12 slots. Now, of course, I could go over to the oil rig, and that would give us probably guaranteed pants to the 12 slots. Let's check in here. Let's see what we got. Bing, boom, boom, boom. It's very dark in here. Let's fix that. There we go. We'll have it on 3. It probably seems a little blown out for now, but that's just... For now, it'll be fixed in a moment. Now, I'm not going to shoot the camera this time. I don't think it makes any difference at all. But I like to think in my head it does. Yeah, they just, like, don't seem to respond very well to the whistle like they used to. Very, very strange to me. It's just so weird. No. Yeah, very, very strange. Okay. Come on. Come around the corner. It's like they start running. You have to be super close to them. Ow. Okay. Yeah, they're getting all, like, stuck back on this trash bag back here, too. Huh. Okay, well, we cleared them out. Definitely have to use a lot more ammo than we used to. It's not the strategy that I'm very used to, which, you know, it used to be throw a grenade in the room after bundling them all up near the door. Things change. I don't know whether I like it. I don't know. This guy's got all fucked up. He's got spaghetti mouth. Oh, she's worse. She's like the Scream mask. Shouldn't do that. Not when my voice is all kind of not that great. Just start going. Good on me. That's what I'm talking about. Just push our luck, Luke. Let's just keep pushing our luck. It's fine. It's fine. Come on, everybody. Everybody wants to come here. I hear a lot more activity, it sounds like, than I heard before, but... Come on. Oh, Screamer. This could be good. It's going to be loud as shit, though. You ready? Get ready to hear it. Come on, bitch. Give it a yell. Give it a yell. Come on. Alrighty then. Burn, baby, burn. Zombie inferno, burn, baby, burn. Gonna fuck 'em up. I'll just delete this while I'm doing that. Yeah, pretty much like making a noise like this up here would attract them all to that doorway. I didn't even really have to whistle most of the time for this stuff. Like, you wouldn't even have to. You'd pretty much have to do nothing, really, to get them to kind of get attracted over to the door. Come on, everybody. Holy shit, I need to turn on a light. I can't see a thing. Roll away. Now, obviously, if you can open the door, throw it, and close the door quick enough, that would probably be more efficient. Because you'd actually get them hit with the radius a lot more. It is somewhat effective, though. Come on. Oh my god, I almost rolled into that. For myself. Alright, we'll search up here while this is doing its thing, I guess. Making lots of exploding noises. Obviously, the XP's bugged. We know this. If you're wondering why, it's just constant. Ow. How do you guys survive still? Whoa, big boy. Settle it down. Oh, shit, you're out. Okay. Well, I don't know whether I've ever had one of the bosses go through the doorway like that before. That was a new one for me. What do we got up here? Is that another boy? Oh, we got double trouble. Oh, hello, big man. It's time for you to go to another planet. There's probably still dogs up there as well. There generally tends to be dogs around the bend. Whoa, what a mess. What an absolute mess. Holy shit, you actually had quite a few things on you. I mean, nothing particularly special, but you at least had a fair amount of loot on you for once. Oh, some 7.62 ammo there. Yeah. A lot of these guys don't have really anything on them. They're all empty. All empty, boys. Still only that. I don't know whether I got this one last time. That might have been the one crate I did run past. Okay, who's down here? Doggies? Zombies? Dogs and zombies? Zombie dogs? Dogs that are zombies? Zombies that are dogs? I don't know. Bit of everything, but a little from column A, a little from column B. Turn this on, and then straight away we're going to bump the gamma back down to like a reasonable level, because otherwise you'll go blind. No, don't need any of that. Level 2 key card replaces the ones we've spent. I think we've spent 2, we've only gotten 1 back, so we're actually still at a loss here, and I don't think we've really gained much out of this place. Like, apart from, we're getting a lot of ammo, and I mean, we're spending a fair amount of it, but we're definitely gaining more overall ammo than what we're spending. And if you just want to go straight convert it to 5.56, 7.62, or whatever you want on that, you can just do that anyway. Level 1 key cards. We're actually full on key cards. That means we got a lot of level 0s. Might even be... yeah. Kind of banking on a little bit more luck in here. I mean, I used to... sometimes I would run this place 10 times in one episode. And people turn around and go, oh, it's absurd the gear he gets. It's like, dude, I looted like 500 crates. Whoa! From a level 1 box. We got a legendary. Okay. Oh, it's a very expensive legendary because it shoots 50 BMP. So it's quite expensive. It takes a sight. It can take a sight? No. Oh, I think it can take a laser. No. No. What can it take? What attachment can it take? Or is that just for where the ammo loads in? No. I'm confused. Do I need a loader for it? Is that what I need? I don't have a loader. Is that what it is? Don't worry. I didn't have it. I thought I needed it up in my pocket, so I need to actually put the right ammo in, not 300 Winchester. It needs to be 50 BMG. There we go. Dude, this thing looks sick. Yeah, what goes in that slot? Is it a laser sight? I swear it's supposed to be like a laser sight that can go there. Alright, we gotta fire it, right? Doesn't that sound beautiful? Oh my god. It sounds mint. So good. So good. Alright. So at least we did find one really cool thing. I do like it. I really like it. Unfortunately, of course, only the 6 shots, so we're not going to make, you know, huge damage with it, but it can do some pretty decent damage just from a shot. So we can at least try and rock it a little bit. We're definitely going to try it out. Unfortunately, there's no zombies remaining in here and that we can actually shoot at. Otherwise, we could have practiced it on them. Still only these 12 slotter medical pants and stuff. Like, I'm not getting lucky on finding a bigger pair. At all. Not going to unload the mags because it's just too much messing around. Yeah, it is a small red dot sight it takes. Okay. Okay, so it takes a small red dot. Good to know. That's good to know. What we got over here? Fishing XP. I'm not going to bother with the medical containers, to be honest. They're just, I don't need anything out of them, really, that they're going to provide me. I've already got a decontamination shower. Deckham shower. I did check your body, yes. Can I check that one? Yep. Alrighty. What's in here today? Some cloth, baby. Ooh, whole lot of fuck all. Medical shelf. Got anything? No. Alright. So, thank you guys and girls for watching as always. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know you want to see more in the future. Truly helps me out a lot. And like I said, obviously, once we meet a goal, we want to move on to the next goal, and the next goal is 50,000. It's always good to you know, you don't want to stay stagnant. You don't want to just be happy with what you got. You want to always try and keep moving and moving on. And that is the next goal. Ooh, mate, the amount of attachments I get for the legendary weapons and stuff is unreal. Versus the count of those guns I'm actually getting. It's actually... Oh my god, that was very loud. It might be worth checking a couple of those even. You never know. You never know what you're going to get from those helicopter crashes. They probably maybe seem a bit frequent. Especially once you up your event spawns and that they happen quite often. Oh, stuck. We checked that room. We haven't checked this one though. What do we got in here? How's our armor repair kits going? Got a lower amount of them than we do the weapon repair kit, so I think we'll take it. That RPM's very low. That's probably ruins it, to be honest. It's got a decent amount of damage, but it's got pretty low RPM, so it just... Alright, here we go again. Alright, we got some 5.56 ammunition that time. Definitely not as good as the Deadeye was. The reward is not even on the same level, right? Not even the same equivalency. Well, I guess we're going to do this at least one more time. We're going to run this place through. I am glad we found this gun, though. This is pretty sick. Where did that helicopter crash even happen in relation to us? Because they basically sound like they're on top of you, but that, I'm pretty sure, would have happened probably on the other side of the map. Like, I don't even see anyone near us, so it would have had to have probably been that one. In Grain Valley. Or, yeah, it's probably the one in Grain Valley. Because I don't believe there was any other helicopter events on my map at the time since I loaded back in, except for that one. Alright. We might try and leave the last guy and not use the sniper rifle on him, and we'll pop him with the... We'll pop him with the Deadeye. Just because I really want to get a use out of it. Like, obviously we can try it on the zombies, but I just want to shoot someone with it. To fix all this. We're getting a lot of ammo again. Like, we've already got a bunch of it. Like, a bunch of ammo, so... Getting even more on that, I don't know whether it's necessary. Alright, we're back for a third run at it. So, I have a special guest joining me for this part of the recording, and that my daughter is strapped in a baby carrier to my chest while I'm doing this part of the episode. She's very grumpy. She doesn't feel too well. I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, she's gotten whatever me and my partner and kids had. So she's feeling a little bit sick, which does suck because, unfortunately, you can't really explain to a baby why they feel crap. Doesn't work. They kind of just get the shits up, and that's kind of the scenario. They don't really understand, oh, well, I'm going to feel better. It just sucks. No, they just go, why won't you help me, you pricks? And they scream and tell you that you're a bad dad. Alright, let's get these guys taken out one by one. One coyote soldier down. Is that lieutenant and soldier there? Where was that other one? Down there behind the tree. Get him out. That didn't attract them. That might attract him though. Got the lieutenant. Alright. There's probably going to be one more. We're going to use the Deadeye on the last man. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. Dude, this gun is insane. I know I missed 2 shots, but this thing is crazy. It's so good. Alright, that. And we'll eat one of the MREs. Not too bad. I will take the level 3 keycards. They're going to be good for going to areas with higher tier loot than even this one. Unfortunately, like, labs is an area, like, this laboratory is an area that probably needs an update at this point. Like, it's been a long time since it's had an update. And you definitely feel it when you move around it compared to, like, Bravo Bunker and even the private bunker now. It feels underdone, even though it still is bigger than the other bunkers were. It just feels like it's not enough, right? So hopefully, in the future, this one gets a pass as well at, you know, getting upgraded, because I think it deserves it. And it's, you know, the original labs is cool. I really, really like the original labs. It's just an awesome place to loot. And also, you know, all like, it's just fun, honestly. See, now normally shooting an unsilenced weapon like that basically will flood zombies to me, no issue. But they seem to have issues where the walls are like occluding the sounds of the weapons and things. But even if we do this, right? Even if we go like this. Ooh, that was a little close. Is there any grenade? Okay. There's a screamer in there, though. I'm just worried about grenadiers, not screamers. Alright. They're going to cook. We'll just stand in here out of the flame. We don't want to go and get ourselves cooked anytime soon. We're going to try and avoid that if we can. One zombie killed. Oh, no, they are burning. They're just not all dying very fast. Oh, there was a poppy boy. Fuck! Ow! Don't you infect me, you prick. Okay, we're fine. We're okay. Thank God for having 60-round drum mags, because that would have been bad if we didn't. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't have opened the door like that if we didn't have a 60-round drum mag and thought that we could handle it. Because that's just asking to get killed. Luckily, no grenadier. Because the grenadier definitely could do some decent damage if he had a chance. If there was one here. There's going to be some stuck on the trash bags back here. No, they all came to the door this time. Okay. I just wanted to use that to attract them to the door. Whether that's going to work or not. Oh. Well, that doesn't work, does it? When you have one round inside your magazine and you reload into that. That's a great idea. Come on, everybody. Come join the party. It's fun down here. Oh, shit. That was a little bit. Ow. Ouchies. Oochies. Ouchies. Ow. Owies. 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 Ow. We're okay. Just a little bit of third-degree burns never hurt anybody. Well, that didn't seem to work. They all kind of seem to be dogpiled. There is this one chick who's here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get her. And then I'm going to open the door and just... You bit me and I didn't get infected, luckily. Oh. I'm so lucky. What is going on? Anybody back here? Hello? Sorry, I had to cough. It's the big man. Oh. Ah, big mistake, big mistake, big mistake. Ah, that's what I get for being a smartass. Now we can dead-eye him. La-da, and da-da, boom, 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 boom. Dude, that is so satisfying to shoot. Like, how can you not enjoy that? Shouldn't really take me 3 shots to hit that, but, you know, I'm kind of arse. Uh, 29 shots, depending on who's around this bench, shouldn't be too bad. If we actually had our gun out, would probably be helpful. Oh. I heard the dog as we went to run. Alright, let's get this generator on, bidoop, and then turn the gamma down. Alright, what are we gonna find? Work pants. Shelves are okay. Shelf I'll take. Shelf has a use. Although I do wish more items could be placed. Like, I would love if there was a placement option for pretty much everything in the game. So I could set any room up the way I want it and then still interact with the objects. That would be amazing. Also, just make sure this gun's loaded and we got a full mag, because you never know. If we miss something and we get railed, then I would be very upset. So it's best to make sure that we are loaded. Alright. Still not getting any luck on finding like a big slot pair of pants. Still just stuck with the 12 slot a pair. Alright, what is in room deuce? So we already checked numero uno, which was the generator room. Can we get much good? So yeah, I was just gonna say it's a very interesting experience holding a baby on your chest while you're playing a game, let alone recording with a microphone in front of your mouth. It's very different. But I will say it's a good thing to you don't want to be quiet around your kids or stuff. You want to, vacuum or do the things that you need to do during the day, regardless of whether your baby's going to sleep or needs to sleep or whatever, because you want to get your kiddo used to loud noise, because otherwise you'll be whispering everywhere and walking around in silence. You don't want to be doing that. I can vacuum and this kid will sleep straight through it. It doesn't bother her at all. And that is what you want. You don't want to be, every time you make a bang by accident or something, your kid wakes up and all of a sudden, now the kiddo's up for hours because you made a little bit of noise. You don't want that. Alright, I guess we've probably got like 2 full stacks of shotgun ammo. I don't want more. Probably. Like, I want to find the exterminator. That would be amazing. I think, like I said, if we don't find... We may even do a couple laptops next episode. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. That was not what I intended to do. For some reason, I thought we had the Deadeye in our hands. Ooh, professional suppressors. Always good to get another one of those. We needed that. Come on. Give me the goods. Give me a lab bag. That'll make me shit my pants. Alright, syringe casing we'll take. So funnily enough, people said, go raid the labs, you'll find shitloads of syringes. Or syringe casings at least. I've found, what? 1. And this is the 3rd time we've gone through the lab this episode. And I found 1. So, I don't know how true that exactly is. Like, we didn't check every single medical crate, but a lot of them we've checked, and we haven't gotten bupkis from them. Like, these ones are a pain in the ass to loot, because you've pretty much got to, like, get in the right spot where it picks up that you want the medical crate to be looted and not the one underneath. It's really fucking dumb. So a lot of the time, I don't bother even looting those. Because you spend just so much time fumbling around with it that I honestly don't think it's worth it. I'll do that just to do that. We got a couple of the Chris Vector mags now. I don't think we're going to use more than a couple of them, and that I just don't. People love to hoard and hoard and hoard and that, and unless I've got a specific reason for wanting to use the money or anything, then I will just hoard to sell things. Ooh, tier 3. Okay, this could be big. Ooh. Ooh, and also, I didn't realize there's actually, I believe, a drum mag you can get for the Phantasm now. What is it? 56. It's got a shit crit hit chance, but it's still higher damage than the one we've got. So, what we can do, though, is I think... it won't take a drum, will it? it will only take, I think, either, and it won't take like, oh no, wait, this is 7.62. I need 5.56 drum mag. What am I doing? I just dropped it. Okay, it'll take a 5.56 drum mag though. That's good. So then we can put that on there. We can put, it's got an integrated suppressor, doesn't it? And an integrated sight. Is that what it is? Integrated suppressor and integrated sight? Yeah. Why is that bugging out and not loaded? Let's do this. Okay. 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 Somehow we've managed to absolutely fucking break it. That's amazing. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Like, I can't take the mag out. I'm trying to take the mag out. We drag it out. It doesn't come out. Okay, well, I can't seem to get this thing to work right this second, so I'm just going to do that. We'll just run with the Radiant one for now. We'll just roll with it, and then I'll probably have to like go back to the menu or something, and then back in to fix it. Because it just seems like the mag's like jammed in the gun, and no matter what I do, where I put the mags, whether I reload them, try to drag it out, no matter what I do, it just seems to bug out regardless. Not a great AUG either, unfortunately. All right. Pretty much the best thing we've gotten out of these 3 runs was Deadeye, which I think, honestly, I thought I would have gotten better luck here than what we did, if I'm being 100% honest, but... Oh, wait, we didn't loot this one up here. Did we loot that one back here? No, we didn't. We didn't loot the top ones. Make sure we loot these top rooms. Don't want to forget them. Well, it's like the game's trying to tell me, hey, there's a laptop. Hey... I like to do those in their own episodes. If we're going to do laptops, I like to go and do a few of them at once. Kind of my thing. Kind of the way I like to do things generally. Your scavenging skill is now absurdly great. Congratulations. You are the best. I don't know why I talk like that. You're just so good. You deserve all the praise. Yes. Let's do that. What do we got? Should have just used the med kit from the last crate, but that's okay. Hit the MRE. Okay, well, that is it for the laboratory. I don't think we could have done much better than what we... Well, we definitely could have done a hell of a lot better than what we did. Let's just be honest. We didn't really get that great of stuff. Like, the Deadeye is okay. I wouldn't call it the best legendary weapon you could find. It's nice. It's pretty good early on, just because of its damage potential. But then early on, you're not going to have a ton of 50 BMG probably lying around, or a bunch of spare ammo to turn into 50 BMG. It's hit and miss on whether it's a really good weapon. It is cool looking, don't get me wrong, and I love the sound of it. The sound is mental on it. Got a mental sound. Go grab this abandoned... Let's go to this abandoned camp just for a minute. Whoa! Freaking logs, dude. Logs and rocks. Why I like this biome. I want to love the biome, but I can't stand all the logs everywhere. And it's been fixed before. When they first came out, they were even more annoying, the logs. So the fact that they actually have been worked on before and they still continue to be annoying is great. All right, these guys are all just going to spawn in over time. We're just going to pop them in the head nice and easily. Don't want to... No. You know. Some of them will make their way over. Some of them won't. The ones that won't will just ship damage at with the... Oh my god. If I can hit my shots, dude. There we go. Oh. Someone blew up. see one hanging back there. He's a poppy boy. How many more are here? Damn. There's quite a few zombies here, huh? There we go. Come to me. Come to Papa. If I can hit my shots, we'll be fine. Come on. Alright, screw it. Get off of me. We're fine. I was trying to hit her with the dead eye. Could not hit her point blank range. She was up in my shit. She was like, no, 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 not happening. Just all up in my shit. Alright, let's quickly loot this, because then I want to log out so we can check out this Phantasm. I forgot we also got that. Mainly forgetting that we got that because we can't use it at the moment because the bloody thing's bugged, but we'll fix that in a moment. Hopefully. Otherwise, I'll be annoyed if that's like a bug that just happens with that gun in general, and not just, I don't know, somehow I bugged the game out because I didn't drag the mag to a spot where it could get it. And then it loaded an empty mag in, and it's just all... It's gone all haywire. Alright, that's all this area looted. I was kind of hoping we'd find something a little bit better in the abandoned camp than what we did, to be honest, but, you know. Alright, let's get back in the car. Okay, upon loading back in, it seems to be working, which means we get to check out the Phantasm. Let's give it a rip. It's got its own sight on it, which is like a 2 times, basically, equivalency. As you can see, it's fairly zoomed in and decent. It's not bad at all. Like you get a decent bit of zoom in on them, and then if you want to go full auto, you can see it's not too uncontrollable. Let's see if I can hit these guys down here. You can. It's still super, like, it's a complete waste of ammunition to shoot them like that, but it is technically possible. But I do actually love the aesthetic of the Phantasm, and that as much as I like to give a certain subscriber shit for it, because it's his favourite gun. Although, I think with the addition of a drum mag, like having its own 120 mag drum, I believe it has. So you can get this, as you can see, with 120 mag drum mag. Obviously, I'm not going to keep this. I was just using this as an example, but you can see it right here. 120 rounds. Insane. A really cool looking gun, though, nonetheless. So, with that said, guys and girls, that is going to be the end of this episode. If you liked it, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more Surroundead in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video, and follow me on all my social media links down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you'll have a lovely day. All right, peace!